we can do. Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust. Serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
Body camera footage from the night Bert Piolo was shot, discussed and played during day 3 of the trial of Mark Tory Jr.
Attorney David Lujan talks with KUAM about the case against the Vatican and the local church.
And the organization Linatlasin Casino wants the Tizim Casino shut down. Afade and good evening, Guam. Police body camera footage recorded by responding officer John Edwards III was shown during day 3 of the murder trial against ex-cop Mark Tory Jr.
Jason, in it, Officer Bert Piolo's final moments could be seen before he took his final breath. KUAM's Nick Delgado has more from inside the courtroom.
It's the first time this video was made public.
I'm noticing all the blood. I'm noticing it was just a chaotic scene.
Take a close look at FBI-enhanced images of the police body camera footage. Officer John Edwards responding to the July 2015 shooting that claimed the life of fellow officer Bert Piolo. I can't breathe. Those are some of the last words Officer Piolo said before being rushed to the hospital, where he later died. Piolo was barely moving when officers responded, as Tory held him close, trying to put pressure on the gunshot wound.
66 section wound is other than that, it's coming. Okay? Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
On the witness stand, Edwards held back tears as he walked the prosecution through the events that happened that tragic night.
I was just trying to be there for the situation I rolled up on Officer Pio and Officer Tory. I was just trying to comfort Mark. I mean, he's obviously distraught.
And in shock. That's how Tory was throughout most of the recording.
What the hell, Bert?
But in a calmer moment,
I have no ill will against that brother right there.
At one point, Tory even telling Edwards everyone is going to think I killed him. But Edwards responding, "You didn't kill anyone. Help me understand what happened." Edwards testified that responding officers initially thought both Piolo and Tory had been involved in a shootout with someone else. Eventually, Tory told investigators on scene that the bullet that hit Piolo was self-inflicted.
He was unstable.
Okay, he shows up here, he's unstable. What happened with him, do you know? Did he have a falling out with someone? Girlfriend, right?
Some kind of girlfriend.
Okay, some kind of girlfriend. He comes over here for you, okay? And then he just cries. So what? What happened?
My God, it killed me. It tripped me out.
Because you tried to stop.
I told him to stop, and he just let it loose.
Was there a struggle between you and him?
No.
Get it away?
Not even.
The defense argues Piolo's death was a suicide. Other officers who responded the night of the shooting are set to testify next. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Nick Delgado.
And we move now to another huge island news story. This time, our Crystal Paco joins us in studio, tracking the whereabouts of Archbishop Anthony Aporan, who has not been seen for months.
Brian Jace, he's been missing in action since allegations of child molestation surfaced against him. Finally, however, Archbishop Anthony Aporan has been spotted and positively identified living in the West Coast.
Where in the world is Archbishop Anthony Aporan?
Fairfield, California.
Cozied in a two-story home in the West Coast, you wouldn't recognize Aporan at first glance. Here he is answering the door for investigators who faked a story about a missing dog. This picture was captured in mid-January in a home attorney David Lujan believes belongs to Aporan's best friend, who he identifies as Joseph Kitagwa.
Well, let me ask you this, Crystal. Isn't, a flight or, hiding out, isn't that a sign of guilt? That's what I think,
Now that Aperon has been located, Lujan suspects the people of Guam and Aperon's victims have been duped into believing there's a canonical trial ongoing in Rome. Lujan represents all 15 victims who have surfaced to date, many of whom have accused Aperon of child molestation decades ago.
Because we found him in California, we do not believe there's any such thing as a canonical trial going on in Rome. In order for there to be a canonical trial, in my opinion, regarding Aperon, okay, it has to do with the accusations against Aperon. And the only people that have accused Aperon are the 4 people that I represent. And none of them has testified in any proceedings. There can't be anything going on right now as far as, evidence being taken or what.
Along with a reported canonical trial in Rome, Archbishop Aperon faces lawsuits here at home. Each of the Superior Court judges, however, has disqualified themselves from hearing the case for various reasons, including relations to the victims, the accused, or being exposed to the case as a parishioner of the church. As a result, Lujan is currently filing the cases in the District Court of Guam, as they are also suing the Vatican. Each of the plaintiffs is seeking up to $5 million in damages. Just before news time, attorney Jackie Terlahi provided this statement to KUAM. Quote, "As you are aware, I am legal counsel for Archbishop Anthony Aperon. In response to your inquiries regarding his whereabouts, the Archbishop is in a location where he is able to continue working on defending his innocence without distraction." End quote.
Bree and Jace, a hearing is set for tomorrow afternoon in front of Judge Arthur Barcenas. There he'll decide upon an ex parte motion relative to the child sex abuse cases. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much for that story, Crystal. She's going to have the latest on that hearing tomorrow night.
A prison guard will be spending extra time at work. The Department of Corrections has confirmed one of their own was busted smuggling nearly $30,000 worth of crystal meth earlier today, which was concealed in his bag while checking in for duty. KU has confirmed the man is Ronald Artero Pereira. He is a Corrections Officer 1. The case was turned over to local and federal law enforcement due to the large quantity of drugs, which included marijuana and other paraphernalia. The effort to clean house was led by DOC Special Operations Response Team.
Elsewhere, they've done it before, and now the anti-gambling group Linatlasing Casino is calling on the Attorney General of Guam to once again investigate illegal gambling activities at the old casino building over in Tizen. Ken Kitanita has more in our next story.
It's no secret where they stand, and they aren't taking any chances.
So it's a long-standing issue, and it's been a long-standing issue since the first time when we took a position that, again, I repeat myself, it affects the children.
Dr. Jose Cruz is the president of the anti-gambling group Linatlasing Casino and recently wrote to the Attorney General of Guam and the Department of Revenue and Tax to investigate illegal gambling he strongly believes is ongoing at the old casino in Tizen.
It appears to be continuing, and we feel that that's for lack of a better term, that's a farce.
In his letter, Cruz alleges the mayor's council, or Gov Guam, quote, insists on continuing this activity in spite of numerous occasions where the people of Guam have resoundingly rejected casino gambling on our island. He further alleges the mayors are abusing the permit initially granted and appear to be extending the permit unilaterally without formal authorization. Agania Heights Mayor and Mayor Council of Guam President Paul McDonald says this isn't true.
And I believe we're in compliance with the law. We do not allow any mayor to operate any casino if it's not permitted by the governor.
In fact, the mayor's council provided 3 recent letters from November to January this year, authorizing villages to feature games of chance concessions for the annual fiesta at the Tizen grounds. These events would run for about a week and only be from Thursday to Sundays between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. These games of chance include Texas Hold'em, Beto Beto Craps, Blackjack, Bingo, Roulette, and Pacific Poker.
They're doing over in Tizen Well, so hockey, you can. They're not bilocational. That that they can transfer the casino gambling over in Tizan, and then the fiestas down in Yamata. I say that's very, very, very questionable.
Because the facilities are there, and it's more economical for the mayor to make a little money for their village.
KUAM stopped by the casino facility today, and there was no sign of operations. We did, however, find an elderly man there who says he was just watching the facilities. He did not speak English and turned KUAM away. McDonald says the facility is owned by the Liberation Day Foundation. Meanwhile, just as the Natlasin Casino requests for an investigation and, if necessary, shut down operations, McDonald says the mayor's council will cooperate, adding they have nothing to hide.
We welcome them, and we would like to know if there's anybody operating it, without our knowledge. So, yes.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.
For the third time in 12 years since being privatized, GTA Teleguam's ownership is changing hands. The telecom company announced this morning that Salt Lake City-based Huntsman Family Investments, as well as its affiliates, will acquire the local company pending regulatory approval. The deal, GTA said, is expected to close by the end of the year. The funds for the acquisition stem from Advantage Partners, a Japanese private equity firm. GTA will continue to be locally managed and operated. The former Guam Telephone Authority was initially privatized in 2005 after being run by the government of Guam for decades.
And let's stay with the telecom beat now, as Docomo Pacific has announced a multi-million-dollar deal with global tech and communications company Nokia for future network enhancements. Docomo Pacific is working to complete the installation of a new undersea fiber optic cable linking Guam and the NMI, and says the tie-up with Nokia will help it expand its technologies and increase speed. Nokia was also a partner in Docomo's rollout of 3G services back in 2008, and ultimately LTE service 4 years later.
Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo is urging Defense Secretary James Mattis to visit Guam when he makes his first international trip this week to South Korea and Japan. Bordallo said while the two countries are important partners in countering threats and maintaining stability in Asia, Guam is also a critical component of the U.S. strategic posture in the region. She said she hopes Secretary Mattis will take steps to ensure that the relocation of 5,000 Marines from Okinawa to Guam stays on track and that the Trump administration is committed to the realignment. A spokesman for Joint Region Mariana says they have no confirmation of a stop by Secretary Mattis on Guam.
Well, a quick reminder, please do not be alarmed if you see an increase in military activity down at Adelup tomorrow evening. The 31st U.S. Marine Expeditionary Unit's training session is ongoing as roughly 80 U.S. Marines are participating in it. The public should expect men in uniform, helicopters, and hear loud noises around Adelup through Thursday night. Bystanders may take pictures and video, but the immediate exercise area will be sectioned off by officers from the Guam Police.
Stay tuned. We are back with more news after this.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
When we face an uncertain path, when we struggle with life's challenges, and when the unexpected happens, it's a beautiful day. We rely on the people we trust, it's a beautiful, who we can always count on. Beautiful day. And to the ones who give us the most care throughout the years. Rely on Calvo's Select Care to give you the comfort and security you need. It's a beautiful day. Wherever you are. Calvo's Select Care, healthcare that's always there for you.
Two things come to play when talking about mobile data: price and speed. Let's look at what happens when we compare the competition against iTeeny's $80 plan. Docomo's $79 plan comes with 6 gigs. iTeeny's $80 plan comes with 20. GTA's $80 plan comes with 10 gigs. Better, but you get twice as much at iTeeny. IT&E has the best network and the data to back it up. Get unlimited talk and text and 20 gigabytes for $80 at IT&E. Oh, and if you bring your own device, get 40 gigs.
A beautiful, healthy smile is an expression of confidence. The more confident you are about your smile, the more likely you are to fully express your feelings without having to worry about the way your teeth look.
Before cosmetic dentistry, I didn't smile as much. I didn't have the confidence, and it shows. And since I've had cosmetic dentistry done, I feel 10 times more confident. I make my initial introduction with a nice big smile and a handshake, and I just feel like it really is a relationship builder, a nice warm smile, and it makes the clients and customers feel more comfortable with you, feeling confident, and they feel that you're not just there for business, that you're also there kind of as a friend as well. So I mean, it's amazing how powerful a smile can be. A good smile.
Since your smile makes a significant impression on those around you, it is important that it makes the impression you want it to make.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Welcome back. Sexual harassment issues have plagued the Guam Department of Education over the past year. After 1 year of work, a new and improved sexual harassment policy has finally been approved, tightening the restrictions governing relationships between students and employees. Isa Baza has more.
We're really glad that we were able to update this particular policy, because especially within the recent months, there have been a lot of issues that have come up with a variety of different staff and employees, where in some cases our policies were ambiguous or don't address particular issues. We feel that this particular revision kind of clarifies a lot of our expectations.
Acting Superintendent Joe Sanchez said the new Board Policy 409 was approved by the Guam Education Board Tuesday evening and has to do with sexual harassment, sexting, and bullying in Guam schools.
So that has been updated along with a component that updates the employees kind of section in that. And one of the biggest points there is number one, it includes a fraternization clause where it makes it explicitly against board policy that an employee cannot have a relationship, an intimate or sexual relationship with a student.
Sanchez said the policy affects all department employees and all students regardless of their age.
So we know that we have a lot of students who are 16 and above. The age of consent on Guam is 16 and above, as well as we have a lot of students who are 18 years old. So this policy makes it clear that if you're an employee of the Department of Education, regardless of age, relationship with a student is not going to be allowed.
Students and employees are expected to receive training on the new policy over the next few weeks. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
A final union contract is expected to be completed at the end of this month in a union decision to the authorized DOE, the Administrative Teacher, negotiate duty day, which is negotiations in the past. He has authority over this area. Chair Alexis at the parties were to negotiate in the contract to be resolved as possible. It's been 5 years the last time it was in place. DOE expected to go on progress of negotiations on the end.
News for Josh Tenorio, as the former head of the Judiciary of Guam, has got himself a sweet job at Guam serving as president. What everyone wants to know is if he's running for governor with Guam President Senator Guerrero 2018. He was a guest on the topic this morning.
Several months we've been engaged in quite a number of discussions, and I think after the election, for sure, those amounts of discussions have intensified. So I would say that definitely she has to make her announcement. I can't speak for her. There's a good indication, obviously, that that she's heading in that direction. There's a good indication that I'd be top of her list to be considered to join that ticket.
You can stream the interview in its entirety or join the conversation on that topic on our Facebook page. Just search for KUAM News. Meanwhile, in his role as Vice President of Guam Auto Spot, a press release states that Tenorio heads corporate expansion and sustainment efforts for the company as well as its workforce.
The Guam Election Commission approved its budget for the next fiscal year. Executive Director Maria Pangilinan says the increased budget of $1.8 million would address needs for next year's gubernatorial election. She says this would pay for overtime requirements for the primary, as well as ballot stock and the possibility of a litigation or a proposed initiative. In the meantime, the GEC continues to address the thousands of voters that failed to vote in the last two general elections. She adds notices were sent to over 5,000 voters this month. She says if these voters don't come in to re-register, they will be purged by the 24th. While the bill hasn't been introduced just yet, Speaker B.J. Cruz held a roundtable with stakeholders to get their input on a $50 million bond borrowing proposal to fix Guam's roads. The bond would be paid through the Guam Highway Fund. Public Auditor Doris Flores Brooks is supportive of the idea, saying there is an overall need for this bill. She says a maintenance provision should be considered as well.
We see a lot of roads being eaten, Mother Nature taking over because of the lack of proper and ongoing maintenance. So in this bill, I want to consider having funding for ongoing and continued maintenance so that the life of the roads can be further prolonged, because if roads are not properly maintained, they will deteriorate faster.
She adds the OPA has already started an audit on DPW's highway maintenance program. And just as he told KUAM earlier this month, Department of Public Works Director Glenn Leon Guerrero told senators they shouldn't completely take out the idea of increasing the liquid fuel tax to help pay these road projects. He says this tax hasn't been updated for nearly 30 years.
Well, you saw a touching story on our Twitter feed today about a young man who's devoted himself to representing his island roots and how he's reaching out to help a fellow Guamanian. The big boy, USC Trojan star offensive lineman Zach Banner, who's expected to be a high pick in this April's NFL draft and looks to make history as he first tomorrow selected in the draft, paid St. John student 10-year-old Samantha Serban a visit today at the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles as she continues treatment for cancer. The two instantly hit it off and became quick friends, doing what most people do, bonding over social media with their phones. Now, needless to say, such a serendipitous gesture by her new 6'9", 344-pound friend who hit her back. We told you, big guy, big heart.
And he also visited Taya as well. And remember, the KUAM Care Force reaching out to Sam and fellow cancer warrior Taya Van Meter to show these two extra special island princesses to show them care. Let's make Valentine's Day right before they fight their disease far away from their paradise home. We'll be sending each girl a very special care package to know they're in our thoughts and prayers, and we'd like to show them how much our community loves them. Please join us by dropping off Get Well Valentine's Day card at the KUAM studios in Harmon up until Thursday the 9th. We'll ship our collective across the Pacific.
Join us in giving messages of strength, hope, and love to both Sam and Taya on Valentine's Day. Please do so tomorrow. We begin at 9. Drop your Valentine's Day cards until 4 afternoon. Please do so. It's going to make it happen.
Stay tuned. Sports is coming up next. Plus, first, here's your weather forecast.
Thank you for making it this 2017. Get ready for suspense, romance, drama, so bring on the new year. We are ready to capture more moments. The new year from GTA. Start
This year with something new in your driveway during Cars Plus Something New sales event. Make a resolution to expand your horizons with Jeep, the most awarded best-selling SUV brand. Like a Jeep Renegade or Jeep Compass, your choice. Save up to $4,000 or save $4,500 off a Jeep Grand Cherokee. How about the Jeep Cherokee 75th Anniversary Edition with savings up to $5,500 off. Stop in today for quick and easy financing. It's our Something New sales event going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
B-I-G-M-A-C, get it, B-I-G-M-A-C. Oh, you got a fresh fade? Close the big deal today. Got that old school flow. You just came into some dough. Beat the boss. Need that special sauce. Oh, found your keys. Hit some threes. Love melted cheese. Whoa. Juicy, cheesy, iconic Big Mac. Now in 3 sizes, but only for a limited time. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The Down Syndrome Association of Guam exists to support families of individuals with Down syndrome. We're a group of parents who have children with Down syndrome and know the joys and challenges of raising them. For more information about the health, development, and education of a child or adult with Down syndrome, please contact Vicky Ariola at 472-6114.
From the moment you see it, it commands your respect. You feel its power. The only way to master it is to venture inside. Go ahead, dive in. GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. Step up to GMC and get over $10,000 total value on specially equipped brand new 2017 Sierra Crew Cab LT vehicles in stock.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
For day, Guam, Chris with Sports, proudly brought to you by Triple J. Coming up on the show, Tom Brady and Matt Ryan sound off about the big game. But first, let's kick it off with some news from the United Airlines Guam Marathon. The United Airlines Guam Marathon today, naming 5 beneficiaries to receive a portion of race registration fees. Now, $3 from each registration will be split between the Guam Fire Department, Guam Police Department, USO Guam, the Island-wide Beautification Task Force, and the Guam Wave Club.
Working with these great organizations, so all of them, in addition to making Guam a better place to live, they also give back to the community in difficulties, and the United Airlines Guam Marathon is one of them. So they come out and they support the many of them do aid stations, and a lot of them do other things as well to support the event. So they're a big part of why we're successful with that.
Early bird registration for the run Friday at midnight at UnitedGuamMarathon.com. It implores runners to take advantage of the early bird discount.
Registration can stay in place at the next level until April 4th, and then register will close for a couple of days, and we'll open up registration again at the expo.
Again, at UnitedGuamMarathon.com for early bird sign up, which closes Friday at midnight. The UGM is Guam's premier distance run with a 5K, 10K, half marathon, and marathon on April 9th. Now, don't forget to check out each shop run. The event's Runners Perks program. Bowlers from Sanchez and Southern High North-South stepping onto the school hoop. Southern High, Jardaliu with the 3 from up top. JB Ober goes right, pulls up on the mid-range. Jay hits for 2 and tweaks his ankle a little bit on the play. Put Alvaro boy. Jardaliu crossover to create space. Defender pass to number 22, Bulala, who goes baseline with a tough shot. Reverse. Go Glass. Shark setting up the play the other way, moving the ball around the perimeter to find JB Obra open in the corner. He knocks out the shot for the home team. Bulala keeping the ball safe, drives up bounce pass to Jardaliu, who finds an opening in the Shark. 24-18 at the half. Sanchez won to pick up the dub. 44-41 led by Anthony Castro, who finished the game with team points. Teammate and brother Aaron Castro with a finish, get shot to fall here for 2. All right, let's check out what the opposing quarterbacks in the game have to say. Tom Brady versus Matt Ryan. I'm down.
It's been nice to have everyone here watching us this weekend.
And it's my mom and dad, and they've just been so supportive my entire life. And it's nice to to be here to show them and make them proud.
I think as an offense, we prepare to go out there and score however many points we need to. If it's a bunch of them, we can do that. If it's a few of them, we can do that as well. So, we say every week that whatever it takes to get the job done, we can do it.
All right, got to root for them Dirty Birds. Falcons for my cousin JT. All right, on behalf of our sports director, Dave Delgado, my name's Chris. Thank you so much for watching. You keep shining, Guam. Adios!
The 2016 Q50 from Infinity.
Chuck E. Cheese's Guam is not all fun and games. Our pizza is delicious with the freshest toppings of a big order. Try the fresh cinnabon, sandwiches, and don't forget our mouth-watering wings. Come and eat at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
Tourism. It's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
Order Indy, when you want what you have, and what they have. Introducing the new double stack tacos, spicy sweet, nacho crunch, and cool habanero. 2 flavors stacked together in one.
A lovely community is one of Triple J's deep values. With every purchase from our dealers, we give back to American Cancer Society and Guam Cancer Care to support research and care that saves lives. We're committed to our community and placing priority on the people who've helped us prosper. Because we know that when we work together hand in hand to improve lives, you can feel good about doing business with us. Triple J, customers first.
All right, for you who participated, give yourselves a pat on the back, just like that. And for those of you who do not, no worries, because there will be more opportunities for you, my friends, to keep Guam clean. Here's more in Think Green.
More than 1,000 people dedicated hours last weekend to participate in Island-wide Beautification Day. Governor Calvo and Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio thank all those who went the extra mile to keep Guam clean. The data is still being compiled as estimates, and these 30 volunteers showed up at each of the 42 sites to help pick up trash, water blast, and paint. Governor Calvo says Island-wide Beautification Day was an opportunity for residents to get out and give back to the community to make an immediate impact. Calvo adding, we love our island and any opportunity to take care of it, we need to keep our island clean so that our children, grandchildren, and future generations can enjoy the same beauty of our island that we all know and love. Students from schools across Guam, church groups, Guam agencies, private sector, and the military came together to lend a helping hand. Lieutenant Governor Tenorio, who chairs the Island-wide Beautification Task Force, thanked all those who participated as well. Quote, we couldn't have done this without you. Thank you for helping to keep Guam beautiful. Guadalupe now say plan on Island-wide Beautification Day, a quarterly cleanup.
All right, time to do some birthdays. Let's end the newscast the right way by saying happy birthday to extra special Guamanians, the newest members of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. And they're by Brianna Flores, who is a limited 15-year-old. This comes from Papa and Grandma Flores, Mom, Dad, Ethan, Ian, Jace, and Paisley. Happy birthday. Also, happy first birthday to Zoe Marie Ujoa. This is coming from all of your family. We love you, Princess. Jason R.C. Duenas, aka J Money, celebrating her birthday today, and J Money is from California. Happy birthday, dude. Trisha Tanayan, happy birthday to you, Auntie Trisha. This is coming from your nephew or niece. Andrew Flores has birthday number 33, and this is coming from BZSP Transportation Shop. Happy birthday, Andrew. Also, happy birthday to Carmen Cruz tonight. So everybody, you too can be part of the Old Stone Creamery Burke Club, as can your friends and your loved ones. Just go to KUAM.com and register. Stay tuned because we have really, really cool stuff coming up next. Trust me, do not now.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
Everybody, and welcome to our fashion and art edition of KUAM News Extra. So glad you could stick around because we're sharing love today. We've got some great ideas on how you can celebrate Valentine's with that special someone or with the family. And when I say family, that includes our furry friends.
Meet the youngest member of the Mazzanini household, a 4-month-old furry, frenetic, doggone darling Buzz. As you can see, our little princess is in dire need of a spa day. So to show maybe some puppy love for Valentine's, we took her to Tea and Sunshine Dog Grooming in East again. This was all new to her, and well, me too. Bubbles was visibly nervous and at times quite.
She was great, but as we progressed into the grooming session, she started to fight us.
Sorry about that. Bubbles. Bad Bubbles. So tell me about the full range of services that you guys provide.
Besides doing a haircut, we also do bathes, including the flea and tick bathe, teeth brushing, toenail trim and grind, and ear cleaning as well. We also specialize in hair dyes.
Yeah.
Yes, but that can be combined into a package.
I see. And the hair dye, you were mentioning that it's safe, right? The
Yes.
dye that you guys use.
All natural. It's actually made from vegetables and fruits. Yes. So no harmful chemicals.
I guess what is the most unique request that you guys have received?
The most unique, full body dye. Recently we did one that was a Joker for Halloween.
A Joker?
Yeah. So they pretty much wanted a whole purple suit, and we don't have any pictures of that, right?
Yeah, we don't have it. Because
But usually
the
it's the
owner
full
can get too
body.
fast.
I know on your Facebook page, though, I've seen some pictures, and it's so cute. There was, I think it was a yellow
Pokemon.
Pokemon, yes.
And just today, you were showing me a video earlier.
Yeah.
What did you guys do today?
We do a rainbow on the ear and on the tail, and have the heart like a bubble hair, and the regular pink and the red of the feet and all.
The paws, right? That is
It's
so
really
cute. So how many
powerful.
groomers, I guess, do you guys have? And you guys seem like you're pretty busy. I know that day I came in, there was a lot of pets and
Right. Currently, we have 3 groomers, and 2 will be leaving this month.
This month, yes, and two girls gonna be learning for grooming and come back to.
They'll be attending grooming school.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, I guess how often, do you recommend parents get their pets groomed?
Really, it depends on the breed and the environment that the dog is in. But generally, we advise them to come between 6 to 8 weeks apart.
Okay. And so I guess what's the contact number?
We do have a Facebook site.
Yes.
Right. Yes, we do have a Facebook site, so they can always message us. The owners, which is John and Mona Bryce, they really like to be in touch with their clients, and so you can always give us a call.
Like 483?
483-3989.
Okay. Well, tell me about what you guys got going on for Valentine's and.
Well, for the month of February, we are actually celebrating Pet Dental Month, and so customers can come in to get their pet's teeth brushed for half off. And if you would like to include that into actually to get the head to paw package, the teeth brushing would be included.
Okay. Well, what is the starting price for your services?
$55.
That's for the.
And that's for the head to paw.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, we are now honoring military discounts. Yeah, so you can inquire for more details within the shop.
Yes, we can have start to this month. The first time we start for Valentine month.
Perfect. Thank you guys for joining us, and thank you.
Come on, come to our show.
Special.
Look at Bubba.
Okay, well, stay tuned because up next we'll have more love to share right here on Extra.
This program is brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Thank you for an amazing year. This 2017, get ready for suspense, romance, drama, action. So bring on the new year. We are ready to capture more moments with you. Happy New Year from GTA.
Get ready to take flight at the 2017 United Airlines Guam Marathon, April 9th. Register now for the 5K, 10K, half, and full marathon. 4 races in one great event. Run in paradise with thousands of local and international runners. Enjoy new features such as the Holiday Expo, the Barbecue Beach Party, and the upcoming Runner Sports Program, Eat, Shop, Run. Learn more. Visit our Facebook or Instagram and register now at UnitedGuamMarathon.com.
Order envy. When you want what you have and what they have, introducing the new double stack tacos, spicy sweet, nacho crunch, and cool habanero. 2 flavors stacked together in one taco.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
It's time to recognize those heroes in our community that make a difference, that go above and beyond and work relentlessly to make our island a better place. For their commitments to health, the environment, our culture, their future, and our community as a whole. It's time to pay tribute to these shining stars. The 6th Annual KUAM Care Force Honors. Visit KUAM.com to nominate someone today. The 6th Annual KUAM Care Force Honors is presented by
Watch Health Check with Nurse Jen Artero every Tuesday for community health information, advisories, and news you and your family can use for leading a healthier lifestyle. Health Check during KUAM News Healthy Living. Health Check with Nurse Jen is presented by Island Cancer Center.
Welcome back. It is one of the most iconic sites to visit, offering a majestic view of the island's western shoreline. Two Lovers Point draws in thousands of visitors and locals a year. Some just to get a glimpse of Guam's breathtaking beauty, and others, like myself, to say, I do. But in recent months, the park has taken things to a whole new level, opening Terraza at Dos Amantes. It's the perfect getaway for couples to enjoy Valentine's. And joining us now to talk about Terraza at Dos Amantes and what their Valentine's menu has to offer is Marie Guerrero and Terry DeBolt. Thank you both for joining us.
Good evening.
All right, well, let's just get right into it. You know, this is truly a unique dining experience that you probably won't even find anywhere else on Guam, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. This is the first ever. I think it's going to be a first-time experience for not only for them, but for some lucky couples that have a chance to secure some space up there, because it's going to be an exciting evening.
Okay, well, let's talk about the menu and what you guys are offering that night.
Great. Our chef has come up with a great 4-course menu. Starts off with a bowl of mushroom soup, cream of mushroom soup, and a nice refreshing salad with our chef's homemade citrus vinaigrette dressing. Very nice. And then the meat of it all and the special of it all is we've got some red king crab legs with filet mignon. Grilled to order. It's nestled nicely on top of a homemade garlic mashed potatoes and some fresh vegetables. So definitely a nice surf and turf course that we're very happy to be serving on that night.
Okay. Well, you know, everyone's favorite part, of course, is dessert.
Yes.
And you guys got something really special going on with the dessert portion. So tell us about that.
Well, part of the experience up at Terraza is that we have the benefit of being on probably the beautiful spot on the island of Guam, and at our lookout area, after our couples have had a chance to enjoy our nice dinner, they're going to walk through a candlelit pathway through the park, which is an amazing sight. When they get to the point, they'll have the stars on top of them, and they get to taste our very great dessert here. It is a homemade macadamia nut brittle at the bottom, layered with a dark chocolate mousse, with some nice cocoa powder on top, served with a chocolate flour and some raspberries on top. So you also can get a nice cup of coffee with that and enjoy the scenery from that side of the park.
And everything will go well with this exclusive, brand new to Guam wine collection.
We're really excited. I think it's probably one of the first landmarks on Guam. Certainly for us, it's that evening we're going to be launching an exclusive new collection of wine, Punta Dos Amantes wine. The guests there that evening are going to be the first to taste the Chardonnay and the Cabernet. So I think it's an exciting, that's in itself. I mean, not only is the location romantic, the dinner is fantastic, but you're going to be the first on Guam to ever taste this newly featured wine, which again, it's of Napa Valley production. So it is a good quality wine. I'm excited for that evening to be able to go up there and just see this launched.
Right, and you also said something about the artwork, right?
You know, thank you. Yes, probably the main feature of the wine, I mean, aside from tasting good, is that we had commissioned local artist, everybody knows him, Rick Castro, who designed the label on all of our wine bottles. So, I mean, I think for all of the, not only for that evening, Valentine's, but I think for visiting guests, tourists, they're going to be able to take something home that really represents the island.
And also, there's also going to be something that they can remember the night, right?
This right here, this is going to go great with a dessert, because in order to memorialize your love with your, that's what you're there for, you're giving a heart lock set. All of the couples are going to get a heart lock set that evening, and they get to put their little message on there and mount it on the famous walls up at Two Lovers Point at Punta Dos Amantes, where thousands of people have professed their love, and it's memorialized. Yes, you did. Just as well, there's going to be a lucky couple that that evening that is going to win this nice Two Lovers statue. It's a carved Two Lovers statue, this particular one. So I think that they can take this home. Not only are they going to further memorialize their love with that somewhere displayed.
Well, you guys aren't just open on Valentine's, right? It's just you guys are now officially open up at Two Lovers Point. So give us a little bit more details about that.
Okay, so we are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. In the morning, we open at 8. There's some breakfast items that you can avail of there. But lunch and dinner, we have a nice local cuisine. So you can get nice chesa. We have ikugasu, we have tinala, which is always a favorite. Chef serves that with some tatitas and coconut dinansi. We have an array of other items, the kelagwins. We have poppers up there. We have shrimp and chicken. And for our entrees, we
Call Terraza at Dos Amantes, 647-4423.
All right, thank you so much. Any final comments?
well, thanks for having us. I hope to see you, if not on Valentine's Day. Come out and check out the view.
Gentlemen, I know you're looking for a spot. Hotels are probably full. Take it one step up. Terraza Dos Amantes, fantastic dinner experience. Profess the love.
All right, thank you so much. We're back with more after this.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.
Two things come to play when talking about mobile data: price and speed. Let's look at what happens when we compare the competition against iTeeny's $80 plan. Docomo's $79 plan comes with 6 gigs. iTeeny's $80 plan comes with 20. GTA's $80 plan comes with 10 gigs. Better, but you get twice as much at iTeeny. iTeeny has the best network and the data to back it up. Get unlimited talk and text and 20 gigabytes for $80 at iTeeny. Oh, and if you bring your own device, get 40 gigs.
There's no place on Guam like Chuck E. Cheese's. It's tons of fun with so many games, and parties are a blast, where everyone has fun. Come and party at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam. Call and book your party today.
Start this year with something new in your driveway during Cars Plus Something New sales event. Make a resolution to expand your horizons with Jeep, the most awarded best-selling SUV brand. Like a Jeep Renegade or Jeep Compass, your choice. Save up to $4,000 or save $4,500 off a Jeep Grand Cherokee. How about the Jeep Cherokee 75th Anniversary Edition with savings up to $5,500 off. Stop in today for quick and easy financing. It's our Something New sales event going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
The Good Life, all month long on the stations and networks of KUAM. Check the KUAM News app or KUAM.com for all program listings.
Off it, everybody, and welcome back to KUAM News Extra. And as you can see, we are at the bar, and joining us in studio once again is Jessica and Cece. Love is in the air, right, ladies?
Love is in
and
the
so
air.
they've got some ideas to get you all romantic for Valentine's Day. Tell us what you have for us.
So today we're going to kind of make things a little bit easier, remind people we're about a little bit over a week out that it is Valentine's, February 14th. So don't forget to send your loved one that special bouquet of flowers, give them a dozen roses, or you can send a nice gift basket. We have a gift basket right here. Chocolates and wines always go well together.
Yes, they do.
And everyone always sends chocolates, but I just feel like if you add a bottle of wine, it just makes it a little bit more romantic. So chocolates and wine work perfect. Easy gift. You can go as you're shopping and you get your box of chocolates, grab a bottle of wine, and perfect. She will fall in love with you all over again.
Right. Women love wine and they love chocolate. So.
Right. And then we'll talk about other things. For example, don't forget to set your date, make reservations if you're going to go out. Set that now because the restaurants do get full, but there's a lot of nice pairing areas where they're going to be doing steak and wine or surf and turf with a nice Chardonnay. So a lot of things going on to make things a little bit more helpful for those planning the Valentine. But let's say they're not going out and they're staying in. We're going to show them how to make some perfect cocktails just for Valentine's. So Cece here is going to be our bartender, and we're going to talk about, she's going to show you how to make a Bellini. Now, Bellini is is actually the most popular wine cocktail.
Okay.
And it's super simple. So we're going to show you right now. She's going to make a raspberry Bellini. We have 4 raspberries inside. She's just going to muddle it, get the aromas out, get that fresh fruit in there. And all she's going to do is top it up with some sparkling wine. So she has about an ounce of raspberry in there. Put 4 ounces of sparkling wine.
Okay.
And get the bubbles all fizzing. We'll just top that off. And love is in the air.
I've never tried a Bellini.
It's so great. We're using the Cook's Brew, but what it does is just adds that little bit hint of nice fresh sweetness. But it's super beautiful, really nice and easy to drink, and it just gives that nice hint of raspberries to it. The Bellini is actually made usually with white peach fruits. But today, just because we're getting into the Valentine mode and we want to get a little bit more red this holiday, we're going to actually use raspberries. But beautiful drink, super simple, super easy, great as a before dinner drink. And it's super easy to drink, really nice, fresh, and refreshing.
It took all but like 30 seconds to make. Really easy, something that I can do.
And instead of, some people take it and they do the traditional sparkling wine or champagne, which is always great, but just to kind of elevate the Valentine, add some fresh fruit in it, muddle it up, and bam, you got a Bellini.
All right. Let's see what else. What else you have?
Okay,
you have
and then
strawberries here.
We do have strawberries. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to another sparkling cocktail, and we are going to make a strawberry delight. So you have that nice fresh aromas from strawberries. Now we're going to go and make a cocktail out of it. And this one, we're going to actually mix some wines and spirits. So get a little bit more creative during the holiday. And so she's going to add some strawberries into there. She's going to go ahead and add an ounce of vodka. So we're going to use Stoli vodka. So we'll add our vodka in it. And then she's going to add some lemon juice, which kind of gives it a little bit more of that citrus notes as well.
Okay.
And we're going to mix it up, top it up with some bubblies, and you got another cocktail going. So I guess this is really good if you guys are at home, you're celebrating Valentine's, you want to make a nice cocktail for your Valentine. These are perfect, easy cocktails. Like you said, it took all but a couple seconds to make.
Exactly.
And it just elevates. Instead of just popping open a bottle of champagne or bubblies, add it, put some fresh fruits out, mix it up, and get a little bit more romantic.
Right. Thank you.
So we're
And these also go, as you were mentioning, really good. Also, you could with chocolates, right?
Yeah, beautiful. You can do that. You can do a nice dessert bar. It's good for a fresh starter drink, or you can have it part of your dessert buffet. So always great to have different cocktails. But like I said, if you look at it, nice, light, very refreshing, very simple to drink. And we'll just top it off with some sparkling wine. And there we go. Let the romance begin.
All right. Really quickly again, the ingredients for the Bellini.
Super easy. Just 4 ounces or 1 ounce of raspberry, and top it off with some sparkling wine. And you get yourself a Bellini. Just muddle it up a little bit. And that's it.
Okay. And strawberries, a little bit of vodka.
Some lime juice, and mix it up, add some fresh strawberries in it, and bam.
Okay,
you get a cocktail.
Thank you so much, Jessica and Cece. Cheers.
Cheers.
You've been at the bar. For more ideas, make sure to check out KUAM Digital for some extra ideas to make your Valentine's special. We'll see you next week.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in